Greetings everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is Kathleen Shattuck with Elven-star-reiki, and you are watching Soul Level Healing and Guidance. I am here today to do a reading and an energy update for the full moon in Scorpio lunar eclipse that is happening on May 5th, 2023. Whew, boy, you guys, this is going to be some very, very big energy, very big changes, a churning up of the muddying of the waters, if you will, of things that were happening in your life around 6 months ago. I want everyone to look back and see what disruptions they may have had at that time in their life. What was beginning to erupt in your life at that time? Was it a relationship, unraveling? Was it things just going south at work? Perhaps a business partnership, just moved in opposite directions. Whatever this was, there's many groups of you out there. But whatever this was, it was a very big shift, big changes, breakups, shakeups, all of that stuff. And so, we're kind of revisiting that now, but in a different sign. And that sign is in Scorpio. Scorpio is the death card in the tarot, and it represents deaths and also new beginnings. So it's very much like the bird, the phoenix, the mythical phoenix bird that bursts into flames and then is reborn from its ashes and rises again. This energy is very transformative if you use it correctly. But if you try to resist this energy, it is not only is resistance futile, but it will be even more eruptive if you aren't coming into acceptance of the changes in your life. I wrote down a little list of some of the things that I've been picking up over the last week with this energy I'd like to share with you now. I received that anything artificial would be kind of breaking down. And that's with Mercury retrograde though, okay, that we were going to start having some problems with the artificial, having glitches and issues with the internet and with especially AI and the chat bots and things like that. I also got that that artificial refers to anything artificial in our lives, anything or anyone who is not appearing to be who they are, people who are living lies, that are living falsehoods, like the video that I made just before this one about, people pretending to be someone they're not, people who are in a delusion that are making up their own story as they go along. These kinds of people are really going to start to be exposed. Anything that is not organic, anything that is not rooted in reality is going to be stripped away. And these people are going to have probably nervous breakdowns. I also sensed like these same people and others like them, or people who are easily, manipulated and controlled. They're going to be becoming mentally unstable more and more, and possibly explosively. We're going to see people who have control issues really being tested right now. The lesson in this energy is letting go. It's about surrendering. So the more that we resist surrendering to, and accepting the things that we cannot change, the better off we're going to be. Those who cannot accept defeat, those that cannot accept reality, or those people who are so delusional, they think that they have to have their way with everything in their life, and if they don't get what they want, they're going to make other people miserable. These people are going to be really exposed on all levels. And we are going to see a breaking down and a crumbling of their lives. Okay. And these could be people around us. This is about exposure. This eclipse is really highlighting what is shadow in your life that you are not yet seeing. Okay, who is not on your team, who within your inner circle, okay, is not who you think they are. And this is going to be your lesson from the universe in discernment, in learning how to start to trust that gut feeling. There are also many other ways that you can discern, okay? And one of them is by using crystals. This crystal here is called silky fluorite. And this is an excellent crystal to use and to hold when you are trying to discern the truth about what someone is telling you. Okay, don't take people at face value right now. Look at people's actions and look at, kind of their history. These people blend in so well with our, our fake world that we live in, that they are perfectly happy being their delusional self. They've actually believed their own lie. And, with all of the, the fake things being promoted in our world, like, it's really encouraged to use filters on Instagram and Facebook and, make your face look like you lost 20 pounds and lost, 20 or 30 years. I mean, we've gotten to a point where it's just so artificial and so fake. And I'm guilty too. I like playing around with some of those filters, but this is raw footage, you guys. This is me, wrinkles and all. Gray hair is probably in there too. The more authentic we can be right now, I think the better. And I always try to be an example of how you can be a natural beauty. You don't have to be a size 6 to be beautiful. I hope that, you guys find some inspiration in that there's someone that cares. I definitely care about what our young women are being taught. And it's just like the magazines, when I was young, that kind of thing where it's projecting an idea and an ideal upon our young people of what they should look like. It's gotten so warped and so twisted that people won't even video chat with each other without filters on. They're afraid. They're afraid of the truth. We need to accept what we have, and we need to love ourselves, warts and all, okay? And that is the lesson with this Scorpio full moon in Scorpio. All right, so that's enough of the intuitive side. Now I'm going to go ahead and break out some cards. Let me have a sip of my Earl Grey. Sorry for the hoarseness in my voice. It just kind of started up. I think there's some tree pollen going on. So I'm going to ask, what is going on with the collective spirit? What can we expect for this Scorpio full moon and eclipse, please? All right. Just had 2 cards pop out. Oh, boy. Okay, so we got Temperance and the Devil. Temperance and the Devil card. Okay, so this is exactly mimicking what I said. So all of the excess that I was talking about earlier, okay, our excesses. If we need to take a look at what we've been putting in our bodies, now is a really good time. We need to take a look at what is unhealthy. Okay, what are the unhealthy possible addictions that we have in our lives? Is it a person? Okay, could be a person you're addicted to. Is it a habit? Are you still smoking? Are you drinking too much? Are you stuffing your face with, sugar and carbs and, busting out of your clothes? I mean, it's time to reel ourselves back in, guys, okay? You're going to know what that is for yourself. But for these people that I'm reading for, this is what it's bringing up. We've got to take a look at, you know, our devil on our shoulder, okay? This is the devil, an angel on your shoulder, okay? Literally. And Scorpio is a very dark energy. So this is the shadow. It's kind of like the angelic side of you is meeting the shadow. And ultimately, this is Archangel Michael here. Michael tempers the beast, okay? So you need to move more into this angelic energy by releasing the unhealthy, toxic habits, people, places, and things that you know are no longer serving you and they're not for your highest good. It's time to beat the devil, okay? Beat the devil, Michael. Beat the devil, okay? Get that devil out of there. Go. Okay, Michael wins in the end. Okay, let's see what else comes out. All right. Let's do a few more cards, please. Ooh, oh boy. Okay, yep, there it is. There it is. There's that heartbreak, third-party situation here, possibly for some of you. Or this is, you know, it's a heartbreak. There's a very storm. There's a storm coming here. Okay, when it comes to love. Love and relationships need to be looked at. And old heartaches of the past that you're still bleeding from also need looked at. We need to remember that we can create our own light and our own healing. And we need to just shake these swords right out of your heart. Okay, get them out. Get them out. There we go. Get those swords out of your heart. Because you know what? Only you can love you. If you put all of your energy into someone else and you are not giving that love back to yourself, it's a very draining thing, and it's very unhealthy, toxic, and codependency that starts to take place when you start caring about others more than you care about yourself. This is what happens, okay? And somebody needs to work on their self-esteem out there. Somebody needs to work on their courage too, and their will to fight for themselves. I feel someone out here is really struggling with moving forward and also with sticking up for themselves. It's different groups of you, okay? We can heal from heartbreak. It is possible. It absolutely is. It doesn't feel like it in the moment. When you are sitting in that heartbreak energy, nothing else matters. You know, it's very consuming, especially if you are a water sign, okay? And we love very, very, very deeply. And so water signs especially, and fire signs too, everybody loves. And when you love deep, deep like that, it hurts really bad. And so going through heartache might want you, you know, the devil wants you to give up, okay? The devil wants you to fail, okay? I can promise you that. The devil wants you to not succeed, okay? We have to fight. It is time to fight. It is time to roll up your sleeves and fight for you and believe in yourself. Because ultimately, when you do that, you are rewarded, okay? There's a relationship here. This is home, okay? This is the 10 of Pentacles. This is having everything. This is having everything, but you just got to let go. You've got to let go of that toxic thing in your life. It's like this is the last test of Earth school for you. And once you let go of this devil, okay, that's it. It's the 10 of Pentacles. That's the happily ever after card. You're there. You're already there. And you just don't even see it yet because you are in, you're blinded. You're blinded by your pain. This is all you can see. Okay, it's time to start healing this, guys. You cannot move forward in ascension, or with you know, kind of your spiritual journey get stuck here, okay? Oftentimes we start getting to that heart chakra healing and we give up, okay? We let the shadow kind of, come and overtake that, and the devil can overtake us when we're in this energy. And if we are prone to depression, we are very easily, kind of get sucked back in. Okay, the devil energy can be very powerful, and when you are, when you are in this pain, okay, this emotional pain, the darkness kind of starts getting called. Okay, you are a vibrational match to what is matching you. So if you are in a low frequency and low vibration and just in complete despair and sorrow and heartache, guess what is going to start attracting to you like a magnet? Do you see those dark clouds? Okay, we really need to watch that, because that's the last freaking thing you need. With the devil card here is like a spirit attachment, being able to get in because you are leaking energy. When we experience big emotional blows and turmoil in our lives, it can cause soul loss. And that is when a fragment of your soul actually leaves your body and it blows a big hole in your aura on its way out. And it goes and it hides where it can feel safe again. Okay. And until you heal that wound, that hole's still there. So, demonic energy, dark entities, they're on the rise right now. Any of you that are kind of like truthers, conspiracy theorists at all, well, I don't play too much into it. I don't pick any team. I'm on my own. I'm on the team of the light. Okay. When it comes to all of that, just really kind of be careful and definitely use your discernment. Okay, that's another thing I want to talk to you guys about is discernment. How do you tell if somebody is lying to you or if they're telling you the truth? Okay, one thing for sure is notice your throat chakra. And if you can't feel your chakra, okay, you don't feel energy very well, just notice if your throat is feeling tight or not. Sense the tension in your throat around the person you suspect may be lying. That can be a clue, okay? Another thing you can do is, this is kind of it's part kinesiology. You can make a ring like this, like an okay sign with your finger. And the truth is a ring that cannot be broken. And so when I ask a question, I'm going to put these two fingers, or it can be these two, whichever is more comfortable. Okay, like this. Okay, I'm going to come in like this, and I'm going to ask a question. And if it's true, I won't be able to break this. But if it's false, I won't be able to hold it. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So I'm going to ask, this is asking my higher self, by the way, is my name Ronald? See, I went right through. Okay, is my name Kathleen? Okay, yeah, it's hard, okay? Let's ask again. Can I trust so-and-so? Okay, start playing around with that. So it's just make a ring and then make another ring with these fingers and ask the question, and you'll be able to slip right through on a lie. And if it's the truth, it'll be firmer. Okay, give that a try and see how you go. It's really, really important that we are not too trusting right now, that we take everything that we hear with a grain of salt. It's also very important that we spend as much time as we can in nature and in, not necessarily solitude, but make sure that you are like meditating every single day at this point. Those of you who are in, like psychic class, that are learning and studying the metaphysical subjects, all of you should be meditating every single day. You should be clearing your energy. You should be doing scans and seeing, what is going on in your aura. Light workers especially are getting targeted and attacked. by dark entities. So I really want you to be careful. And also with this jealousy energy that I've been feeling, I think that we need to watch for attacks. And we could be getting attacked by people that we would least expect to attack us. And, you know, there are people that pose as the light. This is another very important thing that I want to bring up before I wrap up the video. And that is about the false light. These are the woke, like the fake woke people. Okay, they talk all the talk, but they do not walk the walk. They're just in it for the, I don't know, the notoriety of it or a fascination, but they are not truly about healing. They're not about getting down and dirty and really like figuring themselves out and, you know, finding that healing, attaining those levels of enlightenment. That's not what these people are about. They're about trendiness. They're about popularity. They're all about how many likes they can get. They're super artificial. And they are super surface level. These people have absolutely no depth. And if they're really good, they can completely appear something different. They can appear like they have knowledge, but really they're just plagiarizing and, you know, like finding things on the internet to, you know, make everybody believe that they know what they're talking about. So, just be really discerning, be really careful. If you get that feeling in your plexus, okay, that funny gut feeling that something feels off, you need to trust that and do not dismiss that. That is your inner guidance system trying to tell you that something is indeed not right. All right, my friends, I want you to stay grounded, and please, if you need anything, get a hold of me. I am available for readings and healings 5 days a week. It's really important now that we, you know, get that self-care. If you need answers and you need guidance, and that's going to calm your mind and help you make a decision, you know, I highly recommend doing a tarot reading. You know, you can do a tarot reading and a short Reiki session with me for under $100. Okay. I don't know anybody out there that's got that good of a deal right now. So under $100, $90 for 30 minutes of Reiki and 30-minute tarot reading. And we have a ball. So I hope to see some of you soon for that. And of course, look for your coupons. Those of you that are signed up, I'll put my link to my website in my description there. But you guys can, yeah, definitely check that out. Okay, I'm going to just read one more card here for you. And this is going to be from the Miss of Avalon. Okay, let me take one more sip. Thank you for bearing with me. All right, let's see who we got here. Okay, we've got Bloodwood, and this is card 33. She represents renewal, authenticity, freedom, and manifestation. Okay, wait just one second here. Okay, let's go ahead and read her now. So, Bloodwood is a human-formed goddess, hearted, spirited, and strong-willed, and she could not be tamed. The message is, reclaim your true self and break free from the confines of what others and society say you are. Reclaim those parts of you that have been taken prisoner in one form or another. Choose freedom of self-expression. You are uniquely you and free to express yourself as you wish. Bloodwood appears when you need to reclaim your very own true self. When the goddess asks you, have you forgotten who you are? Use your intuition and wisdom to dig deep and bring yourself forth in her presence. The flowers, their scent and beauty are a reminder of our true nature, of who we once were and can be again. Embodying sovereignty, Bloodwood is the Welsh goddess of spring and a guardian of Avalon. Her name means flower face. She was created entirely from flowers by magicians Math and Gwydion in response to a curse given by Lu's mother, Erenhad, that he would never have an earthly wife. When Bloodwood was caught out with her lover, he is killed and she is turned into an owl. The card of Bloodwood asks us to be true to ourselves, to our needs, our wants, our goals, and to our identity. We must choose freedom of self-expression. Don't be defined by what others want you to be or the stereotypes that are set by society's norms. Ooh, God, I couldn't have picked a more perfect card, guys. Wow. Okay. So yeah, that wraps it up. That's it from me. I love you guys. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe if you're new. And look for me in a couple of weeks. See you next time. Bye.